Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to share part 2 of the legal process of buying land in Kenya. I've already shared part 1, so if you haven't checked it out, you can go and check it out. I'll also link it in the description box. So let me start by introducing myself. I'm Ruth Tanui, the founder and managing partner of Ruth Tanui and Company Advocates. So in I've already shared step 1 to step 5, so step 6. So after all the 5 steps I've already checked out, which as I shared, many people skip those steps because you find most people, they go straight to drafting the sale agreement. But ensure that you have followed all the 5 steps that I've set out, because they are very important. It's more of doing your due diligence to ensure that the land you're buying is exactly what you're looking for. Step 6 is drafting the sale agreement. This is now where the buyer and the seller get down to writing down now what will govern. It's basically what will govern you through the land transaction. So it's mostly done by an advocate, though some people prefer to do it themselves, but I would advise getting an advocate because the advocate will ensure all your interests are protected. You can either get a joint advocate for both the buyer and the seller, or the buyer and the seller can each get their own advocate. This step is very important because in case one party doesn't honor their part during this land transaction, this sale agreement is going to protect you legally. Because even if you have to go to court, the court will be guided by your sale agreement. So I hope you get why I insist it's safer when it's an advocate who has drafted the sale agreement, because at least they'll ensure all you're protected legally. Step 7 is getting the land control board clearance. The LCB consent is normally comprises the board comprises of county commissioners and the elders living in the area where the land is located. The main purpose is normally just to ensure there is no illegality and there has been transparency in transferring the land. And it's mandatory when it comes to transferring land. And those board meetings sit every month, but it differs from various land registries. So may I normally advise my clients, when you've already started the process, especially the one who is buying, ensure that at least, because they sit monthly, so at least ensure that you've already known when the board is going to sit. Though sometimes if there's need of urgency, you can have a special board meeting, which is more expensive because the normal board is normally 1,000 Kenya shillings, but the special board normally costs around 10,000 to 15,000 depending on the land. Step 8 is now doing the land valuation. After you've gotten the green light from the land control board, you now go ahead to do the valuation, which is normally done at the land registry where the land is located. The land valuer is going to do the valuation of the land, which is very important for the purposes of paying of stamp duty. After the valuation of the land has been done, you now have to pay stamp duty. Stamp duty is normally paid if your land is within the municipality, it's 4%. If it's outside the municipality, it's 2%. Then after now the land valuation, the next step is now step 9. Step 9 is now doing the transfer of the land, which is basically now you book for registration of the transfer, for the transfer to be undertaken. The process normally it determines the land registry. It can take a week or 2 depending on where the land is located. But especially if it's outside Nairobi, I normally see the transfer process won't take a lot. Step 10. Step 10 is not the final step. Now at this time, after the transfer has been done, a new land title will come with the name of the buyer. But I normally advise my clients, just make sure you do a postal search after everything has been done, just to confirm the land has actually been transferred to you. Yeah, the title might be reading your name, but at the land registry, maybe the transfer hasn't been done, and that's where that's the key thing. So that's why you find in some situations, I know maybe some of you have had situations where you find the land wasn't actually transferred to your name. So ensure that you do the search immediately after you get the title. Do the search just to confirm the land has actually, you're now the owner of that, you're the actual owner of that land. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips have been helpful. If you have any question, please leave it at the comment section. And if you want any further clarification, you can go to our website, which is here on the screen. There's a form that you can fill in for free consultation. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share it with your friends. Every Friday I share legal issues, so don't forget to check it out.